Good morning, everyone. Let's get this bread. Yeah, starting out today, we got the market opening in 1 minute. Hold up. Good morning, Skittles. Hey. Okay, so the market is open. I was really trying to watch AMD today. I really want to see what happens right here. If they end up breaking right here, I was going to go for a short. Hold on, where's my... All right, so I'm going to watch to see if we get some kind of sweep of liquidity. Otherwise, they may come back down. So potential area targeting is going to be 166. Let's see if we can get like a little pop or something. All right, so it looks like we're getting a pop. Let's see what's going on with the volume. Okay. Let's go to a 5. So as of right now, I'm kind of liking the call AMD, but I would really want to like wait and see, because it kind of started this downtrend a little bit. But yeah, AMD definitely has my interest right now. All right. Beautiful day to watch some charts, hopefully make some trades. Skittles, SoFi. Yeah, SoFi gapped up. For real. I saw that. Mahishu, good morning. Tim, ACM Research. Might take a moment before I can get to that. But yeah, we'll come back to that. Tatiana, Green Day. Yes, we are pretty green to start off the morning. Rick, it's a green Monday. All right, so I see we think we're closing green today. Let's see. Let's check the polls. Oh yeah, 92% green. We'll see. We'll see. We did have the Dixie is like continuing to run up, so yeah, we'll kind of see. Akeem, good morning. Good morning. So something just to like show y'all something that piqued my interest. We had AMD kind of respecting this to the downside. It looks like we broke to the upside, like on the 1 hour potentially. I really want to see what happens right here. See if this can end up being liquidity. And if it can, I like the idea of AMD as a runner. Right now, it's looking pretty good. Yeah, SPY is definitely moving too. I kind of want to... Here, let me come back down. I want to see us get back above these EMAs before I really do anything with AMD, but AMD is the one I'm kind of like watching right now, hoping to get some life out of. Let's see. So yeah, the SPY is definitely up. The next level I would really watch for resistance on the SPY would probably be about 582. All right, AMD is right now it's got a little downtrend. Like we could probably pop down to the 2. No. Yeah, we'll see if we can put in a higher high. But SPY is running. What else we got going on over here? Meta. Yeah, it's looking like AMD is trying to hold up. Let me Go back to the SPY. See where we close out this 5-minute candle. Yeah, the SPY is running. How are the Qs doing? Qs up 6 or 0.6. Yeah, AMD might be forming a downtrend. It may not be the move. Something else I was looking at was Meta. It ended up breaking to the upside. That was something we were looking at on Friday. I was like, yo, it's probably going to run over the weekend. Or at least from where we entered. I think on Meta had entered around like 585. So that would have been a good swing had I had a larger account to get more time on it. Frank, good morning. Good morning, Frank. All right, so we look. It's trying to push up. Trying to push up, trying to take its time at the same time. Let's see. It's really trying to like hold it down right now. I can't even. It's not even getting the close above the EMAs right now. Mass 3DRC, good morning. Good morning. What y'all got on y'all's watch list? I saw SoFi. I saw ACM Research. Anybody watching anything specifically? Palantir is back above $44. Sergeant Boss Hog, let's go. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, I'm not sure if we're gonna do it yet. Let's check at 10. Let's go back to a 5. And for a 140 NVIDIA call. Oh yeah, it's likely headed back. Yeah, I think I had 137 being kind of its resistance this morning. And it looked like the next level was kind of, that 140 area. See how much premium those have on them. Yeah, that looked like a good move. All right, so yeah, I might go for an AMD. Thing I like about Mondays is just the fact that you don't have to worry as much about the premium. So I think I'm gonna go in on a. Hold up. It's showing I have like no buying power. Let me see what's up with that. Yo, it's saying I have unsettled funds. That doesn't even make sense to me. I mean, I understand the whole unsettled funds thing, but hold on a second. Good morning, Angie B. Good morning. Might have to. Oh, AMD still selling off. Yeah, I may have to go watch list today, or just throw some more in, because I had intended on making a trade. But it's saying my funds are unsettled. I don't know why it didn't settle. Maybe it's because today's a bank holiday. Anybody else have on Robinhood have funds that are unsettled from Friday? Yeah, because usually next day mine are. Yeah, that's probably it right there. That's probably the bank holiday. So maybe, yeah, maybe I'll just go watch list today. I'll still like watch some trades, but I'll probably yeah, for this Robinhood I'll just wait out. Guess no real trades today. I hope it doesn't go too crazy today. I mean, we don't have any like real news. But also, since it's like not as real, I'm not okay. Something I was looking for, like I'm still going to keep my eye on AMD. One thing I was looking for is here. Let's come up to a higher time frame. I would like to see, since it's still moving, maybe something like AMD potentially come past this, and then that looks like a good level for a call. Potentially, depending on if we get volume and if we start seeing liquidity there. All right, so let's see what else we have going on here. Oh, Greg Wood. Okay. Hey, what's up? What is up, Greg? All right, Mahishu, because of the holiday, they stated that yeah, my funds from, yeah. If all time frames are in bullish trend, does that mean the stock will continue to the upside? And good morning. So typically, yeah, until the trend breaks. So for instance, like say there's this trend line right here. It's like you'll get pullbacks in the trend, but as long as it's still like coming back, touching it, and going back up, yeah, it's still in trend. Oh, Apple snuck up on me. So Apple broke out past this kind of 230 level I called out. Let's check their, yeah, Apple. I think Apple could probably go to about 233. That could be something to watch out for. Anybody trying to get in on anything. Let's see. Apple plans to launch a low-cost Vision Pro headset next year with the next generation or second generation anticipated in 2016. The company is also working on at least 4 new devices to increase unit sales. Apple Inc. will offer Apple TV Plus via Prime Amazon Video. Interesting. The company is also set to release a health-focused smart ring. Hey, low-key, I've been waiting on the smart ring. I don't really mess with the watches too much anymore. I'm tired of all the notifications. Apple stock has cooled after a recent rally. Analysts expect potential rise ahead of September quarter earnings, with the target price set at $250. Apple just keeps on going. All right. They said Apple low cost, right? Yeah, like I'm still rocking the 13 Pro. I was hoping this year the upgrade would be like nice enough to kind of justify it. I feel like the 16 Pro or whatever is not even really worth it. But from the 13, I just want something with the USB-C. But I still want the Pro model phone. So I'm kind of stuck in a bind. They don't. Oh, you got the 12 Pro? Yeah, I got the 13 Pro, but the battery's starting to be like, eh. It's like I like to do a lot with my phone. I record a lot of stuff on it. It's tough. Oh, Asher, good morning. Rich, good morning. Hey, y'all, be sure to check your buying power. A lot of funds did not settle because of the bank holiday. So yeah, that kind of changes the game for me. I'm probably not going to take. Actually, I think I still can take like I don't think it would be wise for me to take any trades with the amount I have. Let me see. Yeah, I'm just watch list trading today. So, but I'm gonna try to keep it as realistic to this challenge as I could. All right, so I got my alert set down here on AMD, and like all the trades I'll look for will probably be anywhere from like 50 to about maybe like $70 or $80 or whatnot. Samsung here, only thing I buy is Apple stock. Yeah. Oh, I use Apple. I'm in the ecosystem. Like whenever it comes to like actually, I don't necessarily need it for the phone, but whenever it comes to like the the creative products like the iPad and like just the Mac, I find them to be I find it to be superior. All right, so I just got an alert that Bitcoin is crossing a trend line. All right, let's zoom out because this has to be like a big trend line. Okay, so I may have drawn this on like the weekly. All right, so here's the weekly chart on, shoot, I might go here. If we're crossing this, I might try to get something on like Mara or something because this looks like we potentially could break out and then just go crazy. I'm gonna see if I can maybe get like, let me see what's out there. Throw like this would be a Hail Mary. Let's see how much is Mara's up at 16. See if they have anything cheap for next week. Oh, what do they have this week? Dang, the SPY is running. I probably still could have bought a call on the SPY. I wasn't expecting to run like this, honestly. Mara, yeah. So there's Mara. I want to see. So when it comes to Bitcoin, I like to, and then these crypto plays, I like to check kind of the correlation coefficient. Oh yeah, it's right here. And I like to do it for Bitcoin. And like whenever they're off on their correlation, that'll usually, oh no, they're like really correlated right now. Let's see, let's check BITO. Okay, they're like super correlated. I mean, there's still room though. So the $20 move. So there. Oh, what about Riot? Still up there. So Riot, Mara. Oh, that's kind of off a little bit. Yeah, Mara might be kind of the way to go. Let's see. So looking at Mara. Okay, this last little peak jumped up to like 18. Let's go to the weekly chart. See how they kind of compare a little bit. Oh, on the weekly chart, it's way off. Jorman, good morning. Yeah, I checked out MSTR already. Let's see. So realist 18, let's see. But if we get a pop, Uh, yeah, I'm gonna grab like a little lotto, just $20 50 call on Mara, just in case. Just in case Bitcoin pops off. I think I paid like it was either 6 or 7 I just paid for that. Yeah, I paid 7 for that. So that's a little fun contract. Oh, you got an 852 call on the SPY. Yeah, the SPY is running. I don't exactly know why specifically, but it's running. So that's good. You know, as long as let's see if we can identify a trend. So here I think I had drawn one on the like hourly chart this morning. Let me collapse this correlation coefficient. So yeah, I like the continuation of SPY back to this trend line, but it's kind of running at a different trend. So right now, I guess the thing I would really watch would be here, let's go to a lower time frame. Like on the 2 minute, I can see, let's see. No, that's kind of, oh, it's like maybe watch that. That might work. It's running up pretty steep right now. So yeah, here let me go back to Bitcoin. So Bitcoin has the potential to go crazy. So yeah, we'll set out on that. I'll draw some levels. Just set. I guess next level I would like to see Bitcoin break would be 66,000, and then we'll come visit it after that point. Hey, DJT is also doing this thing, so be on the lookout for that. I think let's look, see how they're doing on a weekly now. All right, so we got the SPY pulling back to its 2 minute level. So DJT still in the downtrend, still crossed to the downside. And on the weekly, it is coming to the 48 EMA. I find it very difficult to chart right now. But yeah, it's like, yeah, honestly, the next level looks like it's about this $31 level on DJT. SoFi still running. I'm kind of sad about that a little bit. 10 has kind of been a good area for profit taking on SoFi. Like right now, I'm on the weekly chart. You can see just the last few times when it got to this $10 range. But also, usually after you get like 3 knocks, usually the next time it might go crazy. But it's crazy. I was hoping SoFi stayed at least in the $7 to $8 range because I was going to start just like a little investing challenge, and this was going to be one of the stocks. I was going to challenge everyone to just continue, like just dollar cost average in every day. And, you know, once everyone had around 100 shares or whatnot, we start like selling options against it and kind of just building wealth on a smaller scale or on a larger scale on a smaller scale. Because really with the benefit with something like this is something I seen being worth much more than 980 a share in the future. Okay, so the SPY looks like it broke its little trend. Let's see how well we drew this trend line. And let's see if we get like increased volume or anything right here. See if they like pull back. Maybe they'll pull back to this 582.26. You said the $10 call is at 500%. Yeah, because that was a huge move. SoFi, yeah, it was a 9% move on the stock, pretty much 80 cents. It's like if you were ahead and like you knew that was happening somehow, yeah, that's just straight money right there. And Mara, you got 10 $20 calls for this Friday. Tomorrow with Mara, more than likely, if I see profit, I'm going to take it. But okay, yeah, the SPY. Okay, so might need to adjust that trend line. It looks like it's actually, yeah, it kind of looks better when I draw it at the bottom of the wick. Yeah, so it looks like it's still being respected. I just didn't have it in the optimal point. Let's see how it looks on the 5. Doesn't look as good on the 5, but it still looks good on the 2. So we'll keep watching it for now. But if we break this, I'm gonna grab a watch list. I'm gonna grab a watch list for this one if we break it. All right, so yeah, that's SoFi going crazy. Let's see Meta. Oh wait, let's see how Meta is holding up from that trend line break we got on it. All right, so let me go back down to. All right, so if you were here Friday, you saw I tried to trade Meta on the daily. Fortunately, it didn't work. I caught this on the like 1 hour, 4 hour time frame, and I said it would probably take till today. But this is the result of that trend line break I called. It had a little pullback, but yeah, from the kind of, I think it broke. I think we got in around like 585, like yeah, in this area. Had I gotten more time, which is something I typically do in my trades, that would have been a nice swing from about 585 to it's at 197. And where I would look for this to go would be like up here at this 602, 603 area. So Meta is something that could keep moving if anyone has more that they're trading with and is interested. I mean, it's kind of already like made a move, but yeah, there's a good chance it'll keep pushing. So we got SPY. Dang, what's going on with the Qs? Okay, so Nvidia is also moving too. So going back looking at Nvidia, so we got the break over here like a week ago, and it's just been on the uptrend since. It's coming for this 141 area, so anyone kind of dealing with that, hey, that's an option as well. That is what you would expect. So Nvidia making moves like this is honestly probably part of the reason the market is moving so heavily. You got Nvidia and Meta going crazy. Here, let me see if there's any specific reason that this is going on. So the US may allow Nvidia to export H200 chips to Saudi Arabia for AI training. This was discussed at the GAIN summit as Saudi Arabia seeks to comply with US security standards for chip purchases. Interesting. All right, let's see what else. Okay, so let's see what happened with AMD. Let's see how they're holding up. So they didn't quite pull all the way back. So if you didn't see my watch list, one thing I called out was a potential kind of like double top over here. They look like they're trying to cross the upside on the 1 hour. I did kind of find this trend, but AMD is I don't know, it's still right now it's still looking like this is like maybe a double top potentially. We'll have to see. But on the 1 hour, if we close above this trend line right here, This trend might continue. This could have just been like liquidity right here. Let's see what else. Another one I had caught. Oh, that came down. So probably not. Let me go back to the 4 hour. Yeah, I had called on Nike. I was thinking it could have been like a inverse head and shoulders, but that does not seem like the case. That's why you always want to wait and see what kind of comes of things. All right, what was that stock that was called out this morning? ACM Research. Oh, ACMR. Okay. Oh, I don't like the way this one moves. Let's check out some different time frame. Okay, that's the 1 hour, 4 hour. Yeah, I don't love the way this moves. It does look like it's about to cross to the upside on the 1 hour, but this isn't. Oh, the volume looks really low on it. Yeah, this doesn't fit my like trading criteria. It needs more eyeballs on it for me. All right, so the SPY's still respecting this trend line. Let's try to extend it out. Meta knocking on 600. Yep. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's go with it on this side. Yeah, so we should see Meta come back up and retest that kind of like 603 level. Maybe even go higher if it's going to kind of extend the trend. If we see equal highs, then, we might see like a much larger reversal coming into play. But kind of honestly, the way everything is looking with Bitcoin and everything, maybe not. Okay, so we're watching the SPY here. Let's check the volume on the 2 minute. It's looking like they may. Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, just kind of let's see if we get equal highs right here. Because if we do, this might be a short. It's like if we do, I could go in on what was I going to say? If we get equal highs right here, I might go in on like a quick day trade on the SPY. Like real quick, like scalping with $20 quick. Yeah, let's see what happens right here. See if we get any volume uptick. Oh no, we're still pushing, Meta still pushing. Oh wait, hold up. Yeah, we got a strong trend over here. All right, so kind of getting a break. Let's see. All right, so I grabbed like a quick. I probably may be a little bit mature or premature, but I grabbed like a quick 580 put. We'll see if we can ride it anywhere. See if we can. Let's see. Get anything from it. Yeah, it'd be nice if we can ride back to the 13 EMA on the 5 minute at least. Don't really have like crazy volume or anything right here on this candle, but we did break the trend. All right, so up a little bit on those. Let's see if we can get like a trend going right here, or let's see if we can. Might be a little soon, but let's see if this holds at all. Don't really have the volume or anything. Just see if we can get a quick little scalp in. All right, selling off a little bit. All right, so volume seems, no. I was gonna say it looked like it was getting up, but nothing too crucial right now. You said MSTR gap up. Yeah, I would like to see money move into Bitcoin. For real, for real. All right, so those puts are up a little bit. I think from like 21 to 24 right now. Can Tesla hold 215? We'll have to see. I have 212 being kind of the next larger area of interest. Okay, so now this is in a demand zone. So let's see if we can continue this trend. Let's see if we can ride this trend, see if this can turn into anything or not. All right, so it's at 25. That's something. Coming on down. See. Let's see how this looks on a 5-minute. Okay, so this is like on a 5-minute, the volume is, it's looking like it's a little higher on a 5-minute. Let's see how this volume actually goes though. See if we can make it back to this EMA. Not sure we like hold up at this rate on the 5-minute, but on the 2-minute, the trend line might hold up. See if we can get like some real volume. I was looking through kind of like what we have going this week economically and like earnings wise. I don't see anything too crazy until like Thursday. This week doesn't seem like too much will go on. We're trying to reverse back to the upside. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah, we might be. We'll see. Oh. No, not yet. Not yet. Yeah, we still. Okay, so we're seeing a little increase in volume. SoFi Technologies shares are higher Monday after the company announced $2 billion. What is the loan here? Let's see if we can pull it up on here. Probably why it's moving. That would make sense. I don't know what the loan agreement is though, so I would be interested to see what that is. So here, let's see. Let's check the news. Wait, there's normally like an option for me to check the news right here. I don't see it. Oh, here. So, SoFi stock is surging on Monday. What's going on? Yeah, what's going on? After the company, Fortress investment agreement for personal loans and funds managed by affiliates of Fortress. The agreement is expected to expand SoFi's capabilities in its loan platform business. SoFi refers pre-qualified borrowers to loan origination partners and originates loans on behalf of third parties. SoFi's loan platform business is an important part of our strategy to serve the financial needs of more members and diversified towards less capital intensive and more fee-based sources of revenue. Yeah, let's see. Okay, well. All right, so oh man, this is kind of like low volume right here. Oh, where? Hold up. Yeah, so I would think that's why it's moving, because that does look good for business. Nvidia is still moving up. It's getting pretty close there. Getting pretty close there. Let me check this on a 5-minute. Let me see how we look here. Yeah, our volume still is nothing special. Here, let's see it. 10-minute, 15. No, we got potential. Hold up. I'm not convinced yet. I don't think we found the trend yet. This kind of looks like so this would be almost an example of, I think we potentially have a head and shoulders being formed right here. Let's see if we can get one on this. Right now I'm pretty much just set up where you can only see trading view. But I would encourage you to look up like a head and shoulders chart formation. Let me know if you think this looks like one, or it looks like it could be forming one. And then if it is a head and shoulders formation, what was I going to say? If it's a head and shoulders, hey, you know what's going to happen, or this is a good time to like learn and see what typically results from that. If it is a head and shoulders, I would move my target there. Let's see. I think I had, like, first move, I had tried to have my trend line like this. But I'm going to still leave it out here like this. Let's see what it looks like on a 5. See what it looks like on a 1. Yeah, it looks a lot more like it on a 1. Video with a little pullback. AMD is not yeah, it's almost like I was looking at AMD too early. Kind of thankful for the bank holiday. I would have been in for some time on that one. All right, let's see what we got here. Honestly, we could probably start it over there. Hey, all we need is a little bit of volume. All right, you know what? Let me check the analysis on the SPY today. So looking at the SPY, looking at the options, the analysis. All right, so we have a lot of volume at the 583, 584, 585, 586. I would say a good amount of volume up till 587 on the call side. And then there is a lot of volume at the 582 level, 81, 80, and 579. Let's see. Let's see if we can get below this 13 EMA on the 2-minute. Here, let's check the open interest. So on the SPY, we came in with a huge wall of puts at the 575. There was a lot of at the 585. I feel like we're going to be attracted to that 580 level. All right, so we're selling off a little bit. Let me check on my SPY contracts. It's so far out of the money. It's not doing too much. See if we can let's go to a 5-minute and see what the volume looks like. Options. Let's go back to a 2-minute. See if we can identify a slightly better trend. So yeah, we are getting our little pullback. Ideally, we come back to this about 582 level at least. Smooth Vic. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Yeah, so nothing much to see here. We had the market running up this morning. Kind of watching the SPY for downside right now. AMD looks like this was my area for potential sweep of liquidity. So let's see what AMD decides to do right here. So AMD, I did just get the alert that it's crossing. We'll see if they face any or get any buying pressure right here. Let's see how this candle closes out. So let's see. So yeah, Tesla, whoever asked about Tesla, what'd they say? They said, can Tesla hold 215? Let's take a quick look at Tesla real quick. Yeah, I got my trend line on Tesla around like 212. So that would be the area that it really came to it holding. But no, yeah, it looks like Tesla may have more downside to it. Going back to AMD, yeah, I want to see kind of how this holds up right here. All right, Tesla still bleeding. Yes, yes, sir, it is. That it is. Let's see how Nvidia, it got real close to 140. Then it's pulling back to where did it top out today? 139.53. Let's go to a 15 on this chart. All right, so we got the SPY moving down. If it were to, here, let's see if I can draw this out. Time is this at? It's 10:50. So it looks like it's kind of forming. SPY looks like it's kind of forming support right here at about 582.75. So that looks like it would be, I guess, a more ideal area to let go of it at, because it, as of right now, it looks kind of like range bound. It looks like it doesn't really want to come below that. Doesn't want to hold below that EMA. See it on a 1 minute. Yeah, it looks like it's trying to come back up. Yeah, so this could be, I mean, this has happened with like no volume. So I'm still not convinced because this like no volume. I was going to say that's a solid reversal right there, but it did it with no volume. One thing I will say though is it does look like this area I had targeted on AMD could be something. It looks like it's seeing some buying pressure from there. Here, let's see what it looks like on a 5. That's looking good on a 5. Yeah. Yeah, let's look at where some earnings are. So, hey, just a thought. Tesla is potentially coming to some attractive areas coming into earnings. So Tesla has its earnings next week. So if anybody is thinking about playing Tesla earnings, if they're thinking about getting upside, I would say not the worst area to look for it. But just know if they end up breaking below this trend line, there's also a ways down they could go as well. So usually the more time you get ahead of earnings, the better your chances of actually profiting. So the SPY looks like it's coming back up to kind of test the highs. Might be forming a, oh wait, hold up. So that's on the 2. Could be forming double top, or we'll see. We'll see if we make it equal high. So yeah, right now on the SPY we did break that downtrend. Got the high up there at about 583.47. So right now, I guess we'll call support. Yeah, I would say range on the SPY looks something like this. Tesla caught some life down there at that 1337 area. Let's see how Nvidia is doing. Looks like a lot of things kind of caught life down in that area. See if we end up making progress to the upside or end up reversing. All right, so SPY coming back to retest the high. Let's go back to a 2. Oh. Yeah, let's go back to a 2. See how we respond here. The volume just keeps getting lower as the day goes on. These are the kind of days you just honestly usually just walk away from. All right, so let's see how this candle closes. I want to see it on a 5-minute. See how this candle closes, and then from here, I might be looking to close it. All right, so we are getting a little selling pressure, a little bit. Let me scale through the time frame, see if I see anything interesting. Not on a, let me clear this trend line. So nothing on the 30. Nothing really on the 15. We do have this gap filled to about 578. Low key, that might, honestly, the amount of money I spent on the contract, that's kind of like lotto kind of money. That could be something right there to play with. I'm cool with losing what I entered. Okay, so I took a RKLB $13 call for 37. I like the expiration date. Let's take a look at that. Okay, so let's see. Rocket Labs, okay. You said $13 call. Let's check the levels here. Let's back out to the okay, so kind of been going since 2020. Kind of very bullish since May. Let's look at the weekly. Got a nice little trend going. Let's see. Let's set my alert here. All right, the date was November 15th, so that would fall kind of like right here. Let's draw a little line right there. Okay, and then, so that would be kind of the deadline. Does look like it's building some liquidity there. Kind of respecting this EMA. The volume hasn't been the highest. When do they have earnings? Oh, so that's their earnings date. Okay, so that was kind of like a earnings play you got. Okay, so you also did the same Mara trade. Yeah, Mara, hey, let's hope they pop off. Let's see how they've kind of moved today. I think they should be up, right? Yeah, so I think you did a good job positioning yourself for the potential because it looks like there's earnings, you got time. There will probably be some sort of IV run up. I don't know how Rocket Lab typically trades, but you definitely set yourself up to get the time for that. Let's see how Mara's doing on the day. I hadn't even looked at that contract. Let's see. Okay, so actually, I just got the alert that Bitcoin hit that level. Now let's see what the next kind of level is for Bitcoin. Let's 4 hour. So yeah, it came up, hit it. Yeah, let's see if we can hit 66.5. See how fast it wants to do that. All right, so the SPY. Oh, I'm gonna get out of that SPY trade because it just looks like it's not. That's just gonna expire worthless, and I would rather have $13 and no dollars. I'm not sure. Let me see. Orders. Yeah, so. Oh, wait. Now it looks like. Yeah, now it wants to come back down. That was just liquidity. Oh, well. Or no, I don't think it was just liquidity. Let's see. Where's Bitcoin? See Mara. So that Mara contract we got in on. Hey, I mean, we only paid 7 for it, but hey, it's up 28%. So, yep, low key. That may have been a banger. We'll see. We'll give it time. If Bitcoin wants to go crazy, just so everyone can kind of see the bio for that, or the bias for the trade. The Bitcoin there's kind of like it had this flag pattern going, and I got an alert that they were breaking out this morning. Hopefully it's not liquidity like it was kind of over here. Hopefully this is the real deal and we end up at least going out to take new highs, or, maybe going even crazier and doing something like this. The way it came in like this, maybe it comes out with the same strength, and, 100K doesn't look like a bad number. I'd be cool if it wanted to run up to 100K. Let's check so on the 15-minute, the correlation coefficient with Mara and Bitcoin is about 84. So that means, oh wait, hold up. So that means it has some catching up to do. Yeah, I don't want to sit here and watch this. It's a little tough to watch. All right, so that's done. Let's see if we can, let's zoom out on the SPY. We can probably draw a different trend line now. Probably slide that over and just move that right there. Okay, so Tesla found some more support. Seems like a weird day. I love that we're running, but seems like a weird day. So the VIX is coming down. Starting to get lower. Think you see a double top on NVIDIA? Yeah, so NVIDIA, here, let's take a quick look at NVIDIA. So like with that, what time frame are you looking at? Was it a lower one? Oh wait, hold up. It was a higher time frame. How do you check the volume on calls and puts? Okay, let me drop the link real quick. I think it's like legit the last video I uploaded on YouTube. Like I got questions about it, so I uploaded a video on Saturday. Let me drop the link for you real quick. Let's see. So that's gonna be the video. So oh, Nunet, you said on Robinhood charts. So here, let me check it on my phone then. So Nvidia, let's see. Oh, so the Nvidia, whenever you see it on it, actually, I guess it updates every 5 minutes. I'm not sure if that's I'm not sure if that's something I would like to play. So yeah, Nvidia or the charts on Robinhood, they update every 5 minutes, or kind of every point is every 5 minutes. So if you're trying to check Robinhood, that's kind of what's going on there. If you're on the daily chart. Now that I think about it, Robinhood's kind of like stepped up their game, because it used to be every 15 minutes. So hey, they're getting a little better, a little more accurate. So I see the potential for a double top. But if it is that kind of like when you get if you get the break of about 138.63, you would be looking for the movement what is it? You would be looking for a move to probably about right here. So that's like an additional $1.09. And I would say really with the move that they're looking at, or you're looking at, versus kind of the move that is expected from the break of this trend line to the upside, which would be now to come retest this 140.77 area. The upside target is there's more meat on the bone for profit than the downside target. And but if you do get the what is it? If you do get the double top and it like pulls back to that target area, or maybe it pulls back down here, that's a good place to load up for targeting this. I think it was like 140.77, but I kind of generalize and say 141. See how that Mara contract's up 80% today. Only got in for 28% of that, but hey, it's cool. It's cool. Usually, like right when people start giving up on something, it's whenever it starts trying to move. Bitcoin. Okay, Mara moved up again. Hey, we're up 42% on it. Hey, so we didn't really have our trade balance for the small account today, but looks like we may have picked out a banger. I say shout out to y'all. Y'all didn't. I don't think anyone necessarily put it on my radar today, but I'm pretty sure. Like I already had this trend line up here. I don't remember who it was, but somebody said something about a flag pattern, and after I think that's when I drew this red line. I'm like, oh yeah, it sure was, and now because of that, once again, if Bitcoin wants to go crazy and make some new highs, hey, this might be a little exaggerated. It might not be. We'll see what happens. We'll let the people hype and everything into it. Spy's still moving along to this too. All right, Nunez said, I would have to scalp it quickly, but I would stay bullish on it. Yeah. Yeah, if you got it to scalp it and you're trying to just have fun with the trades today, hey, it's there, it's there. It's like if I were trading with the larger account right now, maybe. Or honestly, if I were trading with the larger account, I may have pulled the trigger on some other trades that I've seen today, and I might be done by now. It's like whenever you have a smaller account, you got to be a little bit more calculated with the risk you're taking. Just a heads up, I'm probably going to get off this stream in about 20 minutes or so just because of the battery for my laptop and the charging situation. What was I going to say? I'm not at home streaming this, so I don't have the setup I would normally have to stream what I stream. Or like the setup I would normally have to chart the way I would, or yeah, the setup to chart the way I would and charge things the way I normally would. So I need to kind of like let my battery charge to come back to life. But I'll see if I can like get some more content pieces up today. Or I say pieces, I mean maybe get like an extra something in. I don't know. We'll see. Is there anything that y'all find yourself struggling with, or anything that y'all think would be helpful to your learning or helpful to your trading that you might want to see content over? If it's not anything, if it's something that I know how to teach, hey, I might make a video over it. Let's see. Okay, yeah, Bitcoin is pushing up some more. Mara is pushing up some more. Love to see Mara to break above this kind of resistance of this weekly yeah, Mara can get above this weekly was it EMA? Hey, it might be on. You said, is it too late to go into? No. Well, percentage return right wise, yes, but no. What we were watching on Mara was based off, okay, we're breaking right here on Bitcoin. So we're watching for a move like this. I mean, it may not be like this. It may be something more to the 73,000 area. But if it still has steam, it can go crazy. So, Bitcoin likes to move overnight. So I wasn't really expecting Mara to do anything until maybe overnight. So if you don't know what the Mara trade is, I think it is so all's Mara is, I got a $20 50-cent call on Mara for this Friday, and I paid 7 cents per share. It's now worth 11 cents per share, so it's up 57%. So, and the reason that I got a contract so cheap is because of my funds from Friday haven't settled because of the bank holiday today. So it's just like I initially wasn't going to trade anything, but I was like, I got this much I can do something with. So I saw the opportunity for Mara, and I was like, let me grab the closest thing I could, and that's the closest thing I could grab. So, all right, what's okay? What strat should I be using on the charts? Uh, Honestly, it's going to come down to what's best for you. I think the easiest thing to learn would just be like kind of the trend lines and using support and resistance. There are some other strategies I take into account when I'm trading that helps me see other things or helps me potentially see when maybe sometimes at a trend line it might be more of a fake out. But I would start with just learning support and resistance and the trend lines. And then it's like the better you get with those, you can start learning other stuff and then you just kind of like stack it on. But I would say like just the trend lines and support and resistance alone, you can be dangerous. It's really just like kind of trusting what you're charting. Wait, okay. Everybody hit the like button before Matt get off. Have a great day. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, be sure to smash that like button before I get off. Yeah, do that. Do that, please. But I'm not getting off right now. Just a heads up. So you still got a little time. Trickle in as you like. All right. Jorman said, "True man, let's smash the like button." Yes, let us smash it. Darn phone. If Tesla gets over 219, thinking of going long. I would say it depends on your time frame. Still see like potential short term pullback for Tesla. Let's see. So one thing, like looking at Tesla, I'm on the weekly chart, but we could potentially have a double top going here. So you see one over here, another one over here, and if we do, it looks like it ends kind of around this 180 level. So I'm kind of watching this trend line right here, which is 212 is either a good area for a short or a good area for a long, but who knows? But yeah, right now it's like if you're looking at 219, that would be like a quick day trade. So just know the time frames of your trades. Like you can definitely make money with that, but just be aware of what it looks like on the higher time frames too. All right. Fair value gap. So fair value gaps, I wouldn't say I look at value gaps as much, but I do look at like if I just see like a gap, I'm not like this right here at a point was a gap, but I don't really look too heavy at fair value gaps. Usually there is something else there in a fair value gap. Like usually it'll coincide with other things, so you don't necessarily have to find fair value gaps. But yeah, I could do it like a real quick and simple video, like helping identify fair value gaps. Like that would be super easy because it's simple. Like I'd probably make a short over that and show you that. All right, could you please pull up QQQ? Yeah, let's go on. Is there anything specifically that you're trying to see about QQQ? All right, so we do, one thing I do see on the Qs here, let's drop down a little bit. Oh, I guess we don't have it on a lower time frame, but on the week, there is a gap from down to about 594.42. So we'll probably come retest that at some point. Oh, now the SPY wants to break. But yeah, looking at the Qs. Oh, okay. So one thing that I'll call out, the Qs has had this gap forever, like this gap to be filled. And it's kind of taking the longest. Like the SPY had a gap too, but it filled it a long time ago. This gap has been unfilled since July 16th this year. and we just came in and filled it today. So we now have permission to go back down, just a heads up. That's one thing I want to say about the SPY. But as of right now, we're kind of trending up, or on the Qs. But as of right now, we're kind of trending up. So be aware of that. But now looking at the SPY, the SPY on the 5-minute, we do kind of have a little downtrend going here. See how this trend line holds up. Do you ever grab a call and a put on the same ticker and cut loss on one to gain another? So Lex, that strategy is called it's called a straddle. And yes, typically a good time to do that is whenever volatility is low, but you're expecting the volatility to rise. So there can actually, like, let's pretend the VIX is around 10, and when you buy the contracts and then the VIX spikes up to 20, it's like it's possible the stock hasn't even moved, but both of those contracts are a lot more expensive. Or let's say you do that, like let's say we're looking at Tesla earnings for next week and we buy a call and a put right now, but we buy it for next week's earnings. It's possible Tesla could still be trading at the same price. It's a little tricky with the timing, but it's possible that it can trade at the same price it's trading at right now, but both of the contracts are going to be worth more because people start pricing in the potential move from earnings. All right, good morning. In your opinion, would you recommend using a cash account with the Robinhood So no recommendations here. I don't give financial advice or anything like that. Just a heads up. But to me, it would kind of depend on how much money I was trading with. So right now, while I'm trading with less money and doing this $100 challenge, I find the cash account to be the easier option. But it's like after I have so much, like I typically like to trade with like 1 to 2K. And I prefer to have a margin account, but that's because I more than likely I swing my trades because I get more time on them. Whereas this one, the contracts I'm getting, they don't hold their value as well because they're a lot cheaper. He said, yes, do that. Okay, I got you, Rich. T-Bird, good morning. I'm late, but tuned in. Hey, happy to have you here. Probably not going to be on like too much longer, but hey, happy to have you in the mix, T-Bird. Really appreciate you showing up and saying what's up today. Which time frame is best for trend lines? And so there's not going to be a specific time frame. It's really going to be like, where do you see it? Because it's going to be like, oh, where do you see the touches happening? It really kind of depends. Like any time frame is going to be a good time frame to do it. It's just going to be, what was I going to say? It's just going to be any time frame is good. It really just depends on you just need to be aware that like the higher time frames hold more validity. So like if we look at Tesla right now and we look at Tesla on like a weekly time frame, you can see I have some trend lines like this one right here. There is a touch here, a touch here, a touch here. Each of these candles is a week. But we can also probably come down to an hour and like it's not going to be perfect, but we can probably draw this out and it's like, oh, right here, this weekly and this hourly trend line will intersect eventually. And which one is going to be stronger? The weekly is going to be stronger, but it's still possible for it to respect the hourly and push down. So it really just depends. so looking on the hourly, oh, so the SPY looks like it's starting a little downtrend. Let's see how Bitcoin and Mara are doing real quick. Okay, so Bitcoin pulled back a little bit. Mara looks like it's still pushing higher. Let's see how that contract we grab is. Okay, so the Mara contract is up 100%. So, hey, congrats to anyone who hopped in on our small account play today. Hey, that's a home run right there. I'm probably gonna end up swinging that, but hey, that is hey, there should be no complaints about the Mara trade. All right. Yeah, no problem, family, no problem. All right, yeah, I'm not sure how much longer my battery is gonna last, so I think I'm actually gonna cut out a little bit earlier because I think my laptop's just about to die. So just want to take this time to say, hey, it's been real trading with you today, family. Been a lot of fun. And yeah, that's gonna do it for the day, family. Hey, if you're still trading, just remember the trend is your friend. But anyways, Matthew Manuel signing off, and I want to change your life.